We'll see how aggressive this sound of me talking is.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Backroading with the Boys. I got both of my sons with me today. We're fixing to hit the road, go see what kind of trouble we can find, and talk about some hot topics while we're doing it. This is my son Cody. This is my son Holden. Here we go. All right. So we started talking today, decided that we want to try to put together a podcast with the three of us. Driving seemed like the best way to do it. So here we go. We're off and running. Then we started talking about like what kind of topics would we talk about. We decided to just go with headlines.
Good start.
Which I'm sure will lead to other conversations. So let's go ahead and what's the first one on your list?
Got Montana man uses animal tissue and testicles to breed giant sheep.
Montana man uses testicles and intestines to breed giant sheep. Is it? You got some?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess he was buying bighorn sheep testicles on the black market somewhere, and he was taking semen out of the testicles and injecting it into sheep.
Do you think that there's a big market for sheep testicles online?
They were $400, so.
A nut?
That's what it said.
Wow.
Per testy.
Per testy. So it's just like some Frankenstein bullshit where he's just taking black market animal parts and creating something.
Yeah, he was creating his own bighorn with whatever sheep are native to Montana.
Well, I guess I was going to say, is this illegal to do? But I guess if he's having to buy the testicles on the black market.
Yeah, he got arrested.
Got arrested.
Ended up getting arrested.
Huh. I don't really even know what to think about that. Like,
I thought for sure, like, if they cut the balls off, how long is the semen still active for? Like, how time sensitive does he have to get these?
Yeah, they have to
balls?
cut them off and immediately ship them.
Yeah. Is there a 2-day shipping process, or like how long?
I don't know. And also, like, doesn't the prostate creates one thing and the testicles create. I don't know how that works. I didn't pay attention to that part of anatomy class, I guess. But is the testicles where you get sperm from?
Yeah.
Yeah, prostate's in the booty hole. I don't know where.
Yeah.
Going.
Prostate is.
The prostate definitely is what produces something. Let's Google.
Poop.
No, the prostate does not produce poop. The prostate, like they get to the prostate, like you gotta get a prostate check, they check it through your butthole. So say, what's the prostate do?
I thought it was just like the walls and stuff that they checked.
The prostate produces a fluid that mixes with sperm from the testicles to make semen.
Okay. So basically the prostate makes
together.
cum
Okay, yeah.
that carries the sperm. Okay. I knew that the prostate was involved somehow. I didn't know what created what, so.
I did not. I thought it was just all on the balls.
Yeah.
So did I.
All right. Well,
That's crazy.
that's interesting. Where was this? Was in Arizona?
Montana.
Montana. That sounds like some Montana shit.
And then he was selling the sheep. So I guess you could get multiple sheep from one nut. And then he was selling them to game or hunting preserves.
Really? And how much work is involved in that? Like, what kind of money can you make?
Why is it illegal?
I don't know. Like, artificial insemination is not illegal. Like, you can take semen from one animal and inject it into another animal to get them pregnant. You can do it with human beings.
That was quite the antenna on the top of that car.
So, I wonder what was illegal about it.
I don't know. Black market nuts, though. Maybe if you just bought the nuts legally.
Is that why he got in trouble? Because he bought the nuts on the black market? Could be where the problem is.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Okay. All right, next.
Oklahoma pushes to weaken penalties for cockfighting.
Okay. Tender subject for some people I know, especially like the PETA and the animal rights activists and stuff like that. I don't know why I feel this way, okay? And I don't know why I feel this way, but I do. I have no problem with cockfighting. I think that people that do dog fighting should be put in jail. I don't know why. I mean, they're both still animals. I get it.
Birds don't have souls.
That has been.
I don't
said
like
before.
roosters. I remember we used to fight chickens at the church. We didn't fight them. We ran away from them.
Oh, the church had chickens next door. They were chasing.
I was like, Daddy, y'all had a cockfighting ring at the church?
I got chased by a goose and attacked, and I got chased by chickens.
I'm not going to lie. Geese are probably one of the most terrifying animals on the planet.
Yeah. Thanks for getting me attacked by a goose.
I lived through it.
I've also been there.
I felt like it was my responsibility as a parent to subject you both to the potential torture of a goose. It's terrifying, but it is so hilarious for outsiders to watch.
Oh yeah, it's
There's
great to
nothing
watch.
better than watching somebody get their ass kicked by a goose.
Watching this guy get chased all the way across, was it Liberty Lake Park?
Yes.
Who?
Good stuff.
It's amazing. You.
I thought that was by Ellsworth.
That also. You don't
I got
remember-
chased by a goose twice?
Yeah.
I don't remember the other one.
Advertising.
I only remember the one by Ellsworth because we were at Aunt Susie's trailer
Yeah.
while they were camping?
Glamping.
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 Yeah, I don't know why. You know, when geese are flying, they're annoying. When they're on the water, they're majestic looking. When you're in a field with them, they're terrifying.
They are. I don't know what it is. The yell.
Yeah,
I think it's the yell.
they're loud when they're attacking, and it's so weird to see, like, because they're so weird shaped. Like, they've got this wildly long neck, then they're flapping their wings at you. It's horrific.
What are the geese with the thing on their nose?
The goose.
Like, is it a different kind of goose?
Yeah, it's like a big white one, but it always has like a knot on its. Those ones are terrifying.
I don't know.
Okay.
I would call it a not-billed goose. I don't know if that's accurate. You want a tea?
Yeah.
You want a tea?
Yes, please.
What I didn't know.
Bramer Bull of
This
goose.
episode is sponsored by Sonic. If they want
Thank you for
to.
choosing Sonic Breeze. Your starter break today.
Can I get 3 large sweet teas?
Was that 3 large sweet tea?
Yes.
Anything else?
That'll do it.
Total is 978. We'll get those as we can. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cockfighting was legal in Oklahoma until 2002.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And,
Did y'all take me to one when I was born?
No. No. I don't think your mom's ever been to one. I've been to a couple of cockfights. It's exciting.
If they legalize it again.
It's exciting. It's loud. There's obviously cockfighting going on. There's money changing hands. It's a wild experience. And I don't know. Do y'all know who Goldberg is? He used to be a wrestler, like back in the old days.
Sounds familiar.
Bill Goldberg. He was originally an NFL football player, and then he switched to. I don't remember how much you said that was.
9-something.
Well, it's not convenient. Then he switched to like wrestling in WWF or WWE or whatever it's called. He was became a huge star in that. His signature move was the spear, which was like he'd get down in 3-point stance like a football player, and then just like drive through him. And then he would jackhammer him, we'd pick him up. It was great. It was great. It was enjoyable to watch him do that.
That was fast.
Perfect. Heck of a deal. I don't need change. Ah, you got. Can you break it? No, I'm good. Thank you. I feel like if you are a car hop or a waitress or a server of any kind, if you don't know to break down the change so that people can give you a tip, then it's on you if you don't get a tip. Like, don't hand somebody back a $10 bill. They're not going to tip you $10 for 3 drinks. I'll tip you $1 plus the leftover change. I might tip you 2. I'm not tipping 10.
I came here one time, and it was during the fireworks stand, so I was frequently here at this one. And I tip normally. $1 to $3 is normally how far I would go.
Yeah.
And then I paid her, and I guess she was just used to getting tips from me, and she took my $10 in change and just walked inside. And I was like, huh. And then I left.
I'd have been hitting that button.
And then I left. You didn't want to go, excuse me. It was not my intent to tip the entire $10.
No, she just
You
walked
just took
away.
the loss.
Yeah.
Huh.
No.
I could sue, I think.
I don't know that you can sue.
I think it's,
Statute of limitations.
what's it called? Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Is that what that guy says?
Yeah. He does say that.
He
Also,
does indeed say that.
Oklahoma had 42, not professional, but legal cockfighting arenas
Really?
until 02.
Huh. See, I always was under the impression that they were always, like, shady. Like, I didn't know if they were, like, illegal, but I thought that they were always shady. It felt like you could get in trouble for being there. But I didn't realize they had, like, legal sanctioned cockfighting. Anyway, Bill Goldberg, the guy that I was asking about, like, he's a celebrity, and he became a big advocate for outlawing cockfighting, which made him very unpopular with all of his fellow Okies.
Understandable, because I would really like to go to one.
Yeah, good time. What else you got?
2 men plan to have large python eat woman's daughter before blowing up her house.
Okay. 2 men.
Yeah.
Their plan is to have a large python eat a lady's daughter before they blow up her house.
Yep.
Where y'all think this is?
Florida,
For sure.
I would have to guess.
There's no way.
Well, y'all were close. Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. All right. So, first of all, how old's the daughter?
Are pythons frequently found in Georgia? Large ones?
Daughter's age is not stated.
Okay. So it could be a very small child. Could be a baby. Very doable for a python.
That it is.
Is the woman alive?
Yes, both of them live.
Like, what did
Python
this...
wasn't
Listen,
hungry.
and this is not victim blaming, but you've got to imagine that this lady had to have done something terribly wrong for these guys to come up with that plan. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to go get a big python. We're going to feed her kid to the python. And then we're going to blow up her house.
That's not even the beginning
Oh, shit.
of what these guys had planned.
But wait, there's more.
The men allegedly planned to shoot arrows into the victim's front door, mail her dog feces and dead rats, scalp her, her home up and release a large python.
So they're gonna blow it up and then release the python?
I guess.
What was the
What
purpose
sense
of
is
the
that
arrows?
Like they shot arrows at her house or nailed
At the
them to
front
her?
door. Shot arrows at her front door.
What in the meth
That's an
is going
intimidation
on?
tactic.
This is serious. Like only a methed up brain can think of that.
It's an intimidation tactic. They used it in Jamestown.
I do feel like it's somebody with some kind of tactical background in intimidation and warfare, and then they came home, they're a little fucked up from war, they get hooked on dope, and they're like, all right, I know what to do to the lady down the street that called the cops on us for our music being too loud, from our boom box that we were playing from our bicycles as we were coming back from our dope dealer's house.
They're playing
Here's
Fortune
what we're
Son.
going to do. We both have bows, so we're going to shoot arrows at her front door. I have some explosives training. We're going to rig her house to blow up. After the house blows up, then we're going to release a python to eat the daughter in case she's still alive.
Yeah, just in case she survives.
Yeah.
I guess.
Just in case the small child survives.
Wow. This was in Georgia.
They are from Georgia, the two men.
Wow. Okay.
They also used tannerite for the explosion.
Yeah.
Only thing that was messed up it was blew her 2 garage doors up. And
Not enough.
all the damage that was done with the explosives.
Well, that's interesting. Okay.
Now, y'all like this one. Florida woman leaves phone at pub, arrested after bartender finds videos of her performing sexual acts on a dog.
Okay. So, let's unpack that. If you are into illegal shit,
You can't have that on your personal
don't
phone.
record it. If you are into illegal shit and what really does it for you is watching it back later because you've recorded it, don't leave your phone someplace.
Maybe she recorded it and then was making money off other people watching it. There's some weird people out there.
That is.
Is that a
That
thing?
is possible. But if you have illegal shit on your phone, you can never leave your phone laying anywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it should never be out of your possession. You should sleep with your phone in your hand.
I don't have anything illegal on my phone, and I try my best to not leave it anywhere.
True. That's a good point.
Oh, if you're going to be recording illegal stuff, leave it on your computer at home. I would leave it on a device that I never take out of my house.
Yeah. Like, you need to get you an air-gapped computer. I learned that from a TV show we watched one time.
I don't even know what that means.
Never been hooked up to the internet. Wow.
Air gap means the computer
Do
and Michael
you-
Jordan had a jumping contest.
Okay, so you've left your phone somewhere. You know that feeling of, oh shit, man, I hope it's there when I get back. Damn, man, I don't want to have to buy a new phone and redo all my stuff and reset my passwords and, you know, oh gosh, I really don't want to have to go through all that. That's stressful. What do you think the stress level is when you know you've got felonies
Just wait.
on your phone and somebody's gonna see it?
If you're gonna have that stuff on your phone, at least put a lock on it, like a password you need.
Yeah.
Because this guy just guessed our password.
Yeah, the bartender just opened her phone.
Right?
Bartender found it and opened it.
Is that illegal? Going through somebody's phone if they leave it at your establishment, or is that just
Yeah, he was trying to figure out who owned it.
yeah, you're just trying to get
I
back
just
to?
missed the guy walking down the street with a bunch of.
I
He
saw
had a
him.
whole string of heart-shaped suckers hanging out of his back pocket.
I saw that.
Did you see it?
Maybe he's feeling lucky.
He's hoping them heart-shaped suckers are gonna make him lucky. But It'll take more than that, buddy. All right.
Oh, this is my favorite headline.
Okay.
Female plane passenger fined for forcibly performing oral sex on man sitting next to her.
Why have I never been sat next to that lady? First of all, how do you forcibly perform oral sex on some dude?
Yeah, just
Like, you're telling me
Hold
that
your
this
man's
woman overpowered you, took it out, did the deed, there's nothing you could do.
He was a small guy.
is a Russian man.
And I mean, well, that's impressive. She overpowered a Russian man. And she also... Oral is by mouth, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what oral means.
Okay. So how did she overpower him and make him stay that way long enough for her to, while not looking at him?
Strong lady. She was also Russian.
That makes sense.
I've never met a Russian woman, but I feel like I would want to fight one off.
Offend yourself. Hey, look.
Oh. Here's what I think. I think it wasn't his idea, and then they got caught, and he was like, she made me do it. She made me do it. Because there's no way. There's no way. I don't care if he's a little bitty squirmy guy and she's a big old gal. She's not holding him down in an airplane, undoing his pants, getting it out, and performing the deed while holding him down. It's not happening.
I don't know, this quote by one of the flight attendees is pretty convincing. She pulled down his trousers and committed violent acts of sexual nature. Later, the neighbor stopped resisting. All this happened in front of flight attendants and other passengers.
So she was just
So-
persistent.
Yeah, eventually he was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
It's all
I
right.
don't want to.
Go for it.
If you insist. Yeah, there's gotta be. I don't know. That one seems a little. I don't know. Maybe it says more about me than it does that guy. But I'm just thinking, yeah, there's no such thing as a forcible blowjob.
Yeah, I mean,
You want to do what? Okay.
if you really want to, if you insist.
Have you got a blanket? Cover your head, you know?
Try to cover up
Let's
something.
have some privacy. That's wild.
It was a 5-hour flight too, so I think it happened like at the beginning, and then they both had to just
Then
sit
it's
there
just
shamefully.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
They got on some cone hats.
sitting in the
Sat him in the corner.
corner.
They should have sit in the aisle. Crisscross applesauce.
You think about this too.
Sitting on your hands.
Like, okay, think about anything that happens. Like, shit happens on an airplane. You take off on an airplane, you got a 5-hour flight. Within the first 30 minutes of being in the air, somebody does something stupid. Air marshal hems them up, cuffs them, sets them in the corner next to them. It's under control. No big deal. It's under control. Problem is solved. Okay? But we live in a world now where people have to tell the world about stuff as soon as it happens. Right? How crazy would it drive all the people on that plane that they can't turn their phones on and send out this message right now?
Oh, I'm sure.
You guys are not going to believe what just happened. Because now they're going to have to wait and go, you guys are not going to believe what happened 4.5 hours ago.
On my flight.
Right. We live in a world of instant gratification and instant notifications and some other shunsifications.
Yeah, but people are posting pictures while they're flying. I've seen Snapchat posts of people in the air.
Dude, they take the picture. Because you can still open your phone while it's in airplane mode and do stuff, you just can't post.
Yeah. I would send it out.
Which I say, I don't like.
What happens?
I was just looking at flights earlier today, and they were saying like I could buy a package where I get free internet while I'm on.
Yeah, Yeah.
So I guess they've changed it now. Now you can use the World Wide Web while you're...
In 2024 airplanes.
How long ago was this aggressive oral act?
February 20th.
By this year?
She was just
Yeah.
still carrying. She
That's
was still
crazy.
carrying over from Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
She was just still amped up from Valentine's. Did they know each other?
I don't know.
This guy is crossing the
Said he
street
tried to push
so
her away.
slowly.
Wasn't trying real hard.
Okay.
Mr. Biker Man.
Yeah, that bicycle seemed really small for that guy.
Tesla.
I don't know. Anyway, all right. You got more?
I got one more, and this is actually I got two more, but they're both from our border state to the south.
Okay. Let's save
All right.
those for the next episode.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Hey, guys, this has been the first episode of Backroading with the Boys. Even though we didn't do much backroading on this first episode, because when we were getting ready to leave, my wife said, oh, by the way, while y'all are out, why don't y'all go pick up stuff for supper? So we really just drove to the grocery store. So that's what we're going to do now. We'll hit you guys up on the next episode. Thanks, guys.